Man, we are like so much our own enemies, right? Like I've had the same audiophile bug that hits most of us. I'm going to change everything. I've changed my source, went from digital back to vinyl, and now back to digital again, my DAC. I will change my speakers again at one point. I'm going to change the amplifier at one point. It's going to happen. I have one component that has stuck into my system, and I will never entertain the idea of selling it. That is my Puritan PSM 156. And today, I just found the second item I'm never going to change. So I've known CryoTone for a while. I knew they had components, but I had never dug into them. But then I saw this channel.
The specs for this CryoTone is even better than the Mod-Ray analog bridge. Wow, the sound, you guys. It's life. My system has never sounded this good.
So I bought one. And man, am I happy. In my rig, I can use it between the DAC and my preamp, or between the preamp and the amp. And I love the differences that it made. But before I get into what this does, I'm just going to share little snippets of me taking this box to two of my audio buddies that have very different hi-fi rigs.
I see difference already. The guitar is different. The
guitar to me sounds much deeper.
Black. But it feels a tad warmer.
So he's got a pair of Bowers & Wilkins 702 S2s. He uses Prima Luna amplifier. He uses a Doge 8 preamplifier. Has a Prima Luna DAC. A Blue Note streamer. All things that most of you know about, heard about. Not that it sounded metallic before, but in comparison, it lost a little bit of that metallic edge on the top end.
Just that's what I mean by it's a bit of piano.
Yeah, it's both more clear, but also silkier at the same time.
Exactly. There's a big difference on the top end.
Yeah.
But also in the mids, but especially I noticed the most difference on the highs.
Me in my system, the biggest difference it makes by far is instrument separation in the soundstage. As much as nothing was blurry before in the spacing, I could focus on the tiniest little thing and switch back to any item. Everything was so well defined that I could hear the differences in the bass guitar notes compared to the drums, even clearer, like they felt different. Then I have another buddy, my buddy Dom, who has a rig that is unattainable for anybody. Why? Because it is 100% DIY. The guy can build his own amplifiers. He's built the amps. He's built his preamp. He's even recently built his DAC.
Just before I love got lost, you see.
It is one of the best hi-fi rigs I have ever heard in anyone's home.
Hey, we'll see. Maybe you'll hit play and you'll be like, I don't like it. Well, it's a possibility, but I doubt this because, every time you brought something here, and you were pretty sure of what you're bringing.
Yeah, I don't like to waste people's time.
So
right away I can notice a lot of things that it does, and good.
It seems to be digging deeper in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So retrieving a bit more of the scene and the detail. I find that's what it's trying to do, and I like it. And also on the piano note, it seems to kind of remove the glare out of the notes.
Takes the metallic edge off the top.
Yeah, that's what I noticed right away.
Yep.
On this one, again, really, really nice soundstage. I find the attack on the strings is a bit less attack on the strings, but the drums, the percussions are better. I think it's a better balance of everything. It was maybe too much attack on the strings before, not enough on the percussions, I find.
So your feedback there kind of lines up with the first feedback you gave, because the fact that the metallic edge seems to have been removed on things like string, where when you have a metallic edge, the strings will feel like they have more bite.
Yep.
And now that bite is toned down a little bit.
Yeah.
But that being said, so that's like a subtle change. It's not that's not a giant change.
No, it's a subtle change.
It's a subtle change.
And what I like is that it keeps the soundstage.
Yes.
Keep the soundstage like.
It's not really messing with the signature of your amp.
No, it's actually keeping everything as is, but just improving on certain specs and making more enjoyable. Like the voices are, especially with Diana Krall earlier, it's more silky, creamy type voice. Like it really makes like enjoyable.
Yeah, when you said it was very intimate at first,
Yeah.
there's a level of lifelike romance in her voice.
Yeah. You can tell the soundstage is like a mile deep. This is just taking it like this is wow. Honestly, I just love the feel of it. Everything feels wide and deep, but also closer. You know, it's hard to do.
Wide and deep, but intimate.
Yes, intimate. It feels like you're even more there. You know.
So it's it draws you in. It's immersive.
Yes, it's a very engaging and emotional sound, but also very intimate as well. It's kind of a mix of everything that's joyful, you know,
Yeah.
makes you want to listen even more.
Yes.
Sit down and just enjoy the music. It does create that emotion.
There's a boost in dynamics. There is also a boost in instrument separation in the soundstage. There's also a sense of silky effortlessness that kind of kicks in because the separation improves. It gives me the impression that the details increase. This is the natural mahogany. You can ask for a darker mahogany. You can probably get the walnut as well. You just have to ask what's available. Obviously, there's going to be a price adjustment depending on what you want or how exotic. Another option you have is you can choose between RCA or XLR. Just ask. And while we're looking at this panel, it's so straightforward. Pair of inputs, pair of outputs. So if you're using this between your DAC and your preamp, from your DAC into this, and from here to your preamp. Or from your preamp into this, from here to your amplifier. And I still don't know what the hell this is for.
Who doesn't want view meters?
These view meters is also your indicator, in this case specifically, as to the performance of the tubes inside the conditioner. You can choose between the DAC or your source and your preamp, or between the preamp and the amplifier. Now, it makes a difference between the DAC and the preamplifier as well. It's beautiful. However, compared to the difference it made in my system, as well as in Phil's system, between the preamp and the amplifier, yeah, it was significantly more felt and much more lively and more fun to listen to when we put it between the preamp and the amplifier. But if you were to pick one up like this, try both, because you don't know what you're going to prefer. This is one of those components that I am not changing in my system, no matter what. It is sitting there next to my Puritan PSM 156. I absolutely adore this thing. Man. Thank you all again for tuning in. So that's the CryoTone tube conditioner. This is the Pro version. There's the regular version as well, which is about $500 cheaper. And from what I can tell, there is, I believe, no difference in terms of sonic performance or functionality. The only difference is the casing. The Pro, I think, has to be made so that it is rack mountable, because these are used by some of Watten's customers in the mastering and recording studios. So there you have it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go and plug this back in. Check out wattenspeakers.com if you're curious. But telling you, wow, love it. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, subscribe button if you have nothing better to do. Appreciate it. Help support the channel. Catch you all next time.